Today, we're testing what might be the most anticipated combo in the entire Shauna series. The Shauna plus Romanovsky system. Two high-coverage roulette strategies fused together, bringing the potential win rate to a staggering 98.51%. Sounds insane, right? Well, in today's video, we're putting it to the test. I made €127 profit in just about 8 minutes. But this system isn't without its downsides. Let's break it all down, numbers in hand. Welcome to Ninja Gamblers, where you'll learn the smartest strategies for roulette, blackjack, and more. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay ahead of the game and boost your chances of winning big. If you want to take your roulette skills to the next level, grab our Roulette Mastery Playbook. It's our complete guide to beating roulette like a pro. You'll find it linked in the description and the first comment below. Finally, don't forget to join our Telegram channel for exclusive content we don't share on YouTube. Links below too. Alright, today we're combining the Shauna system with its 89% win probability and using Romanovsky as the recovery method, which itself has a win rate of 86.48%. Played together, that gives us a theoretical 98.51% chance of winning each cycle. Sounds crazy, right? But trust me, it's not all smooth sailing. Let's see what actually happens. I'm playing on an Italian casino using euros, but of course, this strategy works exactly the same in any currency. Now, quick reminder, if you're going to play, make sure you're doing it on a legit site. You don't want to end up on a shady platform where payouts aren't guaranteed, games might be rigged, or strategies like this get blocked. Right on the screen, in the description and pinned comment, you'll find an updated list of verified, trusted casinos by country. Licensed, safe, and with bonuses compared so you can pick the best one. So, I've got a balance of €297. This is my stop loss. It's exactly enough to do one Shauna bet and one Romanovsky recovery. If I had to go beyond that, things would get very expensive, as you'll see shortly. Let's kick off with Shauna. If you don't remember how this one works, I've linked the base video on the top right corner. Today, I'm doing the half version, so we're betting €33 instead of the full €66. We're going to cover 89% of the board using a few different bets. First, we place €2 on each of the 6 black splits. Those are 0-2, 8-11, 26-29, 28-31, and 10-13. Then, €1 each on 4 straight up black numbers, 35, 33, 24 in this case. And finally, €18 on red. That's it, €33 total, 89% table coverage. That means 9 times out of 10, we'll win €3 profit. Classic Shauna. Let's spin. There we go, win. That's €3 profit. Let's spin again. And there's a loss already. That didn't take long. Alright, now we move into recovery. This is where Romanovsky comes in. If you don't remember how Romanovsky works, there's a breakdown linked above too. It's an unusual recovery method, but here's the deal. It has high coverage and high odds of success. It's not a coin flip like Martingale. For the downside, it's expensive. Really expensive. We just lost €33, so that becomes our new base unit for Romanovsky. And Romanovsky requires 8 units per bet. For me, that's €264 in total. Yeah, not cheap. Here's how it works. 3 units on 2 dozens. So, 3 times €33 equals €99 on each dozen. For now, I'm placing the exact €99, even though normally I'd just round it to €100 to keep it simple. It's a bit tedious, but bear with me. Alright, same on the second dozen. Again, you'd usually round, but we're keeping it precise this time. Next, we add 1 unit, €33, on 2 corner bets in the remaining dozen. These must not overlap. That brings the total bet to €264, covering 86% of the wheel. If we win, we profit exactly €33 and recover our original Shauna loss. If you're using a different Shauna stake, just adjust the Romanovsky bet so the recovered amount matches. Let's spin. Boom! €297 win, minus the €264, that's our €33 profit recovered. Now we go back to Shauna. Ideally, you'd use a roulette where you can save and reload bets with one click, but we're doing it the old school way here. By the way, remember that this is only one part of a much bigger system. No single strategy works forever. The real edge comes from knowing when to switch, how to manage risk, and how to adapt. That's exactly why we created the Roulette Mastery Playbook. It's not just a list of strategies, it's the full framework pro players use to manage their bankroll, rotate systems, and build long-term consistency. It brings everything we teach together into one clear, structured guide, including tactics we've never shared on YouTube. You'll find it linked right here on the screen and also in the description and the pinned comment below. Alright, ready. Spinning again. And we're back to winning €3 a spin with Shauna. This should be happening 9 times out of 10. But of course, as soon as I say that, lost again. I'm so lucky, guys. Alright, time for another Romanovsky. This time, I won't waste time placing €99 of chips. I'll round to €100 on the dozens. This simplifies the maths, though it does change the payout slightly. We'll analyse that in a bit. Switching dozens now. Always a good idea to alternate. Let's go. 1. One of the dozens hit. This time I bet €268 total, won €300, so that's €32 profit. Slightly less than the full €33, since we rounded the bets up but got the same payout. Not a big deal, but worth noting. And if I won with a corner bet, I'd be even less, €29 instead of 32. Again, no big deal, but worth noting. Let's reload Shauna. Back to clean €3 wins. We'll keep going until the next loss. So, what are the pros and cons of this system? Well, the biggest pro is clear. It feels very safe. You're starting with a system that wins 89% of the time, and if that fails, you've got a recovery strategy that wins nearly 87% of the time. Combined, that's a theoretical win rate of 98.51% per cycle. And when you play, you can feel it. It's smooth, steady profit, very low stress, as long as nothing goes wrong. But here's the catch, the cost. Romanovsky recovery is brutally expensive. You're betting €264 to recover a €33 loss. And if you lose that recovery round, that's when it gets dangerous. Because now those €264 become your new base unit. So your next Romanovsky would cost over €2,100 just to recover €33. That makes no sense. You're in exponential madness at that point. And switching to a different recovery, like dropping €264 on red in a Martingale, same story. You lose and you need to double again, €528, then over €1,000. It spirals fast. Plus, you'll likely hit table limits before you can even continue. So, what's the smart move if Romanovsky fails? Well, stop. That's it. Game over for that session. This combo is meant to be played with a single, clean recovery. You've got nearly 87% odds of bouncing back. If it doesn't happen, you walk away. And because you planned your loss limit from the start, your losses are contained and controlled. That's the key. Know your stop loss and respect it. And that's exactly why people don't use this recovery often. It's powerful, but it's not something you can repeat endlessly. It only makes sense when paired with another high coverage method, like we're doing here with Shauna. One protects the other. It's smart, but only if you play within limits. And there it is. After just about 8 minutes of play, I'm up €127, which is about $150. This shows that, when it works, the combo could bring solid short-term profit, mostly thanks to the €3 wins stacking up from Shauna. But as we said earlier, it's not bulletproof. If you get 2 unlucky losses in a row, you're drained in just a couple of spins. It's rare, but it can happen, especially if you play for long sessions. So, final verdict. If you play smart, use tight bankroll control, and never chase losses, This combo can work beautifully, but only if you're fully aware of the risks, and only if you play with money you're completely okay with losing. What do you think of this strategy? Let us know in the comments. We try to reply to everyone. If you want to take your game to the next level, grab our Roulette Mastery Playbook. It's the full system pro players use to manage risk, rotate strategies, and build long-term consistency. You'll find it linked right here on the screen, and also in the description and in the pinned comment. And don't forget, only play on safe, legal casinos that actually pay out, don't rig the games, and allow the strategies that we explain in this channel. We've listed the best ones, organized by country and US state, also linked on screen and below. If you got value from this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and join our Telegram for exclusive content that never makes it to YouTube. Thanks for watching, see you next time, ninjas.